Buongiorno, buon popolo. The coming week is an exciting and busy one in the life of our church. This Sunday, 1st of October, we will mark the dedication of the church, celebrating 70 years since its consecration on the 3rd of October 1953. During the service, we will dedicate a beautiful credence tablecloth given by his family in memory of George Render, a lifelong and faithful member of our church community. For many years, George was the church sacristan, responsible for managing the vestry and being the head server. At our last meeting, the PCC unanimously agreed that from this Sunday, the title of sacristan be given to Derek Charlton, who for many years already has faithfully managed the vestry, setting up for Sunday services, changing the altar frontals, putting up the hymn boards, ordering the wine, the bread, the candles, oil and sanctuary lamps, and always on hand to help with assisting at services throughout the week. I know that Derek is not one for the limelight, but I want to take this opportunity to thank him for his ministry, and that in giving him this title we honour his role in our worshipping life. The service on Sunday, of course, will be a celebration of all those people who have contributed to the life of our church. And after the service, there will be a display of photos and memorabilia put together by Elaine Anderson and Rachel Lawson, and I'm very grateful to them for undertaking this, and to those who have contributed to it. The file of kneelers will also be available for inspection, and if anyone has any more information about the people remembered in our kneelers, please do add it. Also on Sunday, we will be inviting people to help us to plant daffodil bulbs in the church grounds as a symbol of our looking forward and in constant sense of hope in God's good creation. And that is only the start of the week. On Tuesday, the 3rd of October at 6:30 p.m, we're holding a very special service called the Transitus, where we will remember the last hours of the life of St. Francis of Assisi, with hymns, canticles, reading and prayers, and retelling of the story of his death from life into glory. It's a moving and beautiful service. Please join us if you can. The very next day, Wednesday, the 4th of October, will be St. Francis Day. And as well as our usual place of welcome on that day, I will be doing a communion service in our local Abbeyfield home, and in the evening, we look forward to welcoming the Bishop of Newcastle, the Right Reverend Dr. Helen Ann Hartley, as our President and Preacher at a sung Eucharist at 7:30 p.m. After this service, there will be a special cake and fizzy drinks to celebrate our patronal festival, and an opportunity for people to meet Bishop Helen Ann. Do come if you can. That will also be another opportunity to look at the 70th anniversary display. On Saturday, the 7th of October, I'll be hosting a meeting of the Third Order of the Society of St. Francis here in church during the day, and that evening from 6 p.m, it will be our Ceilidh with the whistling sheep. This is always a very happy occasion, and it's still possible to reserve tickets from Jenny Germain, whose contact details you will find in our paper bulletin or on the Contact Us page of the parish website. We're also appealing for raffle prizes for the Ceilidh. So if you've got something you could donate, please bring it to church during the coming few days. And on Sunday, the 8th of October, our week, culminates in a special Eucharist at 10 o'clock in the morning, where we will say farewell to our curate, Yvette Daniel, as she prepares to move to Australia to be the Vicar of St Margaret's, Eltham, in the Diocese of Melbourne. Yvette has become a much loved and highly appreciated sister in Christ, our first woman curate, and someone whose ministry we have had the privilege of helping to shape and form, just as also we have benefited from her wisdom, her humour, her kindness and her compassion, and, from my point of view, her hard work and faithful, prayerful and diligent service. Yvette will preach and preside that morning, and we will round off with a bring and share lunch. Please come and join us if you can in what will be a memorable and fitting celebration of our church community. May you have peace and all good.